Okay, boys, today the news gonna be quick because the stream didn't have that much news, but got some new rocks. All right, got some new rocks. Got big rocks, small rocks. I don't know, not many. We got some basic Gravidia support, and I think this is the kind of hype, right? Because like Gravidia is pretty cool, but she clearly has some weaknesses from the first release, and they're gonna fix it in this current release. But first, let's talk about the big rock, right? It's a big rock. This is an R, and you can't run 16 of these. You can only run a one playset. But it's called Falling Hell Hazard, and the effect is that when you would count the number of meteorite cards put from your order zone into your drop zone for the cost of your Vanguard's ability, this card counts as 2 cards. So you can get this and easier to hit your numbers that you want to hit. It is like that strange even number though, so you want to combine these with like a small rock. So big rock and small rock equals you hit those nice numbers. Multiple big rock plus one small rock works as well. Things like that. And the second effect is that when this card is put into your drop zone from the order zone, bind this card, choose one of your opponent's reguards and retire. So it's got the same retire effect as your other rocks, right? Your smaller rocks, but you bind it. You bind it, so you don't get to reuse. You don't get to reuse the rock life. All right. So right off the bat, it seems pretty good because pop in rocks is pretty hard. Ideally, you want to rock this with like the ones that just place them down from hand, because the issue is if you use this like Gravidia's, it has like no on-play skill, right? It's just a fat rock taking up space. Doesn't give you a draw. Doesn't give you a soul charge. So it feels kind of bad when you use it from Gravidia's skills like pop it, but like if you use it from like the grade 1 that can like put down multiple rocks again, I guess it's pretty good, right? I think it should work. It should work, right? So don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think it should work. So I think it's better like that, but you still want to kind of search for your small rocks with just Gravidia's, because you want the draw, right? You want the draw, and I guess you kind of want the soul charge as well. But that's not it. We have some more support, right? Got some more support. Gravidia Shergo. Okay, this guy looks like, I don't know, yeah, he's got like fucking teeth in his arms, man. All right, so this guy's like active reguard circle once per turn. Soul Blast 2, choose up to 5 meteorite cards from your drop, return them to your deck and shuffle it. If you return 1 or more cards until the end of the turn, this unit gets power plus 5,000. If you return 3 more cards, 3 or more cards, it gets power plus 5,000, and if you return 5 more cards, it gets 5,000. So if you return 5 meteorite cards, bang, plus 15k. And actually, to be fair, this is the kind of stuff that Gravidia actually needs. Remember, your rocks go to the bin, and you just stop playing the game, right? You stop playing the game. Your rocks go to the bin. You're probably in deck out state as well, right? You've been soul charging and drawing. You like got 2 cards on the deck. It's like sayonara, right? So at least this refreshes your deck, lets you like get more rocks from your persona rides, and just keeps the engine going, right? How many times have you searched for a rock and you have none left? So now you can just keep on going, as well as adding extra power, right? Extra power. Just like, so when you're getting into the end game, you're still putting on pressure. It's not all reliant on the Vanguard circle. And then the last one, we have Gravidia Baku Burrito, right? It doesn't really look like much of a burrito, but it's got like looks like snake-ish, just like Gravidia. Auto, when this unit is placed on reguard circle, Soul Blast 1, choose a meteorite card from your drop and put it into your order zone. Wow, all right, insane. Second effect is continuous reguard circle during your turn. If your opponent's reguard is retired this turn, this unit gets power plus 5,000, and if 3 or more retired, it gets critical plus 1. So if you get this card early game, and your opponent is putting down cards because he wants to put on pressure, this is where your crits really matter, because you can push damage even when like your Gravidia gets perfect guarded. This has that crit pressure. Your crit becomes 2 crits when you trigger it, so lots of pressure on the sides. Your opponent has to guard that. If they can't, you're pushing up the damage count really high. But at the end game, right, your opponent's probably run out of a lot of steam because this stuff keeps on getting retired because of just rocks dropping on the field. You don't need that crit anymore, but you just need to retire 1 to get the extra power. So I guess that's pretty good. And Soul Blast 1 to put a meteor card into your order zone from your drop zone, that is exactly what this deck needs. So overall, Gravidia got some really, really great support. You don't really have any soul problem. Before you'd be thinking, do I want a soul charge? doesn't matter. Just soul charge now. Use the effects to get back the meters from the drop zone. Put them back in the deck. Shut them in the order zone. Right, get some power. Yeah, everything the deck pretty much needs, right, is kind of being solved by these 3 cards. And then keep in mind, this is a triple R as well. So I think this kind of confirms that all the ride lines that aren't encounters are getting a triple R, right? And I think Overdress gets 2 because, you know, they have Arena and they have this Nirvana as well, the new Nirvana form. So yeah, they get 2 because main character bias. But yeah, it looks like everyone's getting some triple R support. And just from this Gravidia stuff, I feel like this is some pretty solid support for Gravidia, right? Maybe Flagberg will get something good. So yeah. Yeah, short video, guys. I said it before. Let me know what you guys think about the Rock life, right? And I'll see you guys next video. All right, bye.